what is the correct pronunciation of your band?
Kadawatha.
Kadawatha from Sweden.
Yes.
And what does the name of your band mean?
The name of my band, our band, is it's actually my last name, my birth name.
And you are Danielle?
Daniel Kadawatha, yeah. So that's what it is. And it's also a city in Sri Lanka. So it has no meaning. It's just my last name. So.
And are you all from the same area? Did you grow up together, knowing together? How did you become the band that you are?
Yeah, we grew up together. Like me and Andreas and Jacob.
What are your average ages?
26, 29, 22, 23.
23.
Band in the 20s. What would you call the genre of your music?
It's rock, arena rock, ambient rock music with a lot of ambient influences, like strings and synths. I don't know, it's hard to tell.
And you have, let me see, you had drums, you had bass guitar, you had 2 guitarists. You played a little guitar, didn't you?
Yeah,
as well as
we had 3 guitars.
3 guitars.
And we had some pianos and strings and stuff on the background, so we played it from the computers.
How did you come about being a part of this tour with Paramore?
It's a long story, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a really long story, actually. I got to meet him a couple of years ago, and I became good friends with Taylor York from Paramore. So
Before all the Twilight mania?
No, it was probably after. Like, yeah. So, yeah, I became good friends with them, and they wanted us here, so...
So did you guys play together in high school? You just formed a band? How did you come together? Tell me about you, because I want to know what I have to say to the U.S. people to market you being here. And this interview, by the way, is for Sound Magazine, but it's also my understanding that it's going on to the tour company as well, too, for their promotions.
Yeah. Well, Kadawatha started, it was a solo project that I had, but me and Andreas and Jacob have played in other bands before, and I wanted it to be a band, so when I put the band together, this became the band, and we called it Kadawatha instead of just Daniel Kadawatha.
That's actually a great name. Let's take a minute right now. I'm just going to have you each pass the mic around, and if you can just say your names into it just so I get them clearly so when I'm writing later.
And if they're spelled in a different way?
If you have a special spelling, that would be great for your last names.
Okay, you want me to spell it as well? Andreas.
You don't have, well, feel free.
Andreas.
Your last name?
Edstrom, it's Edstrom.
Okay. And what instrument do you play?
I play the bass guitar.
Okay.
Yep.
So you basically set the rhythm for all the tunes.
Yeah.
Arvid Persson.
Just spell your last name.
Persson, like Persson.
Okay. And you play?
The guitar.
Okay.
Jacob Milton. Should I spell it?
Milton?
Yeah.
Got that.
Jacob with a C, and I play guitar and sing backup vocals.
Sebastian Forslund.
Oh, you need to spell for me, honey.
Sebastian?
No, I got that one.
Okay, Forslund is like Forslund.
Okay.
Good.
And you play guitar?
The drums.
The drums.
Yeah.
He didn't.
And you're taken care of and you play guitar. Now let me ask you this. You have 3 guitar players in your band, which I see a lot of music. I think it's incredible, and I think that really helps you be so energetic. When you're writing songs and playing music, how does that cause interaction for you guys? I mean, it's a strong guitar interaction. Who takes the lead? Who backs up? Does it vary?
Like what the roles are in our guitar playing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, because there has to be eventually one lead. How do you all work together to break that down?
I do most of the solo stuff, like the noodling and like all the when you go up on the frets, like all the.
You're the Eddie Van Halen of the group.
Yeah, I'm Shredder. Daniel, you're like filling in.
Yeah.
Like
pushing up
Yeah.
different parts, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
louder.
It's not even playing all the songs.
Yeah, but and I kind of
Rhythm
like
guitar.
the rhythm guitar and a little more of the vocals maybe than
Yeah.
Arvid. Like, and he plays a little more difficulties on the guitar, and then it's harder to sing. So we kind of switch like that.
So you switch off. So the lead will actually change depending on the song and who's going to help out sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's
they
not
both
the-
they both sing backup vocals, but
Yeah.
he sings most of the backup vocals and plays the rhythm guitar, and he sings a little bit of backup vocals and plays the lead guitar. So
When you're writing the music, what inspires you to do that? What motivates you?
it's different things. I write the music for Kadawatha, and it's, I don't know, it's
So you write the music first and then the words?
yeah, I write. Well, it kind of depends. I can't really answer that question. A lot of people have asked me that, but it's not other bands or other music that inspires me. It's mostly experiences and things that you think about, like thoughts and emotions and stuff.
Thoughts,
It sounds
emotions,
weird.
friends, situations. Actually,
exactly.
it's actually a very normal answer compared to, I do this a lot.
Okay, that's good then.
And my daughter has a question.
What do you want your friends to remember? Not your friends, your fans to remember after they see you. Like anything different about you, what you're about. What do you want them to take from your show?
It's Kadawatha is supposed to be like I write about a world called Kadawatha, and there are different characters and scenarios and situations in that world that the songs are all about. And in the future, we want to have movies in the back of the stage that shows all this that I'm singing about, and we want the audience to get those stories and be a part of those stories.
Are you a big band in Sweden, very popular, that type of thing, or are you sort of like a breakout band?
We're new band, so
New
we're
band.
not that big at all.
No.
Yeah.
Are you doing
So,
anything
but-
to promote yourself in the U.S.?
Yeah, we have a promotion
Yeah.
company. We haven't really met them at all.
Do you have that information for them, Scott? Let's see. So back to you being on tour with Paramore. You met them, you became friends with them. Take it from there, and how did this all come together?
We played a show with them last year in Sweden. They wanted us to be on their European tour, but we couldn't. We couldn't afford it. So, but this time they asked us to be on the Civic tour, like themselves asked us, and this time we got it together
That's great.
financially.